Passing a milestone is always a thanks to God things to do. And I'm always grateful that I'm able to achieve this milestone this year. I've been able to open a business for the first 9 years, even though more than 60% failed to even survive for the first year. I have approved because I had two or three business. So this video will give you highlights. How did I achieve to manage the break even my first year in this business? I'll give you all insights and all recommendation to do. So stay with me, and also in a reminder, thank you for reaching this milestone against 500 subscribers. Without you, my fan, I love you so much. Let us keep growing and achieving more. This video, if you are lacking managing your business and you feel left behind, this is the video for you. Take your time, watch it thoroughly. You will learn a lot through this video. So thank you again. See you to the full video. Let's go. So before that, I'm gonna give you a little shout out. Shout out to all people who followed me and like. I love you so much.
Guys, so yesterday I told you I'm gonna.
Sometimes content creators will get hard time to find the topic. I had something different in mind, but when I was opening my phone on Sunday, I saw that it's November and it's my anniversary of my first year of business. I said, guess what?
I was passing through my accounts. I noticed that right now this month marks one anniversary for my business. I opened a business which it's a pretty lucrative business, which I'll show you. It changed my life, and I'm gonna show you, tell you insight in details. How did it be? How did it arise? What is challenge? What are its opportunities? And everything you need to know to this business. So again, please, I'm gonna tell you, you have to believe in yourself. It has been hard for me because this is one of my third or second business. First one, I had a business when I was 11. Unfortunately, the business was doing very well, but it was the time where I needed to study. So it made me, it made me stop doing the business and focus on my studies, 11 and university. And my third business, after university, I started. I had a shop in one of the biggest place here in Tanzania, Magufuli bus terminal. So I did there for like 6 and 7 months, but it failed because I started my studies, my master studies, and then the time, the work, the focus was really not there. So I did not have a business for almost 1 year, like 2022, 2023. I was switching jobs to jobs. So starting a new business in 2023 in November, I remember. So it made me realize that I should start a thing which I truly admire, I truly wish, and I truly love, a passion. So I hope this video will teach you one of the things on what to start on your business. Please, you can try a lot of it. Try a lot of things, but it's worth it. So here is my success story of my first year of my business. As usual, today is Sunday. I've already read. I'm going to church first, and I told you as I'm shooting these videos, it is 496 subscribers. You can see over here, only for remaining. Please do that. Sure, so as I can open a champagne, I will for sure. If I reach 500 champagne, I will open a champagne and share with you right here on YouTube. So let's go to church. I've already prepared my shoes. as you can see over there. It's just a matter of going through it. See you to the church and explaining my business in a right way view. Look at the views. So this is a church, and this is a chapel. So it's a chapel in Brooklyn. So fortunately today I was late from church, so I decided to go into the chapel and pray my own. So after that I'm gonna go home. So this is the chapel. As you can see here, I cannot shoot inside. The growth is very beautiful, as you can see. So stunning. There's three doors. 1, 2, 3. So there is communion, Father Joseph, and Hey Holy Mary. It is so sunny. So right now I'm from the church, and obviously this business you know it. It's a football lounge. In Swahili we call it Banda la Mpira. As you can see it is right over there. So typically, let me give you a short detour. So firstly, this was just an ample land like this. So in designing the place, we wanted firstly to make it sure it is very well ventilated and it's very well equipped with fresh air. As you can see, that's why we decided to put it behind of this 20-foot container. As you can see it, yeah, to make it look it very amusing. So in this lounge, person over there can see it, person over there can see it on the sideways, and it is called Maracana Center. So I don't know why it's happening. This sign is about to take off, but it is called Maracana Center. It's 1 year, and the thing that we put is like we have 2 subscriptions, TV subscriptions. This one is our very own. It's called Azam Limited, and that one of the blue, it is called TSTV. So typically you're gonna need this over 2, and this is a typical toilet. As you can see, it's a small one, but it's very accommodative. So one of the challenges using wood to build a toilet is that it is being very attacked by ants. So this is an inside Maracana lounge. It's called Maracana lounge. Like, it's a very simple layout. As you can see over there, this is a board where we rate matches, and this is where we put our TVs. Okay, so one thing about my football lounge is that people love it because we have big TVs. One is of 55-inch and another one is for 43-inch. So like if people watch over here, they are not distracted by the sunlight that's come outside. We've put uh, this uh, these lights to distract them. And this one is Mzee Said. Mzee Said is my hello. Really? This is a guy responsible helping us keeping this place on intact. So right now I'm gonna write 2 matches. It is Sunday on 10th. Today's matches is gonna be Manchester United versus Leicester City. So in matches, typically the matches which are not that involve small team and a big team, we usually put it as 500 Tanzanian shillings, and it will be played at 17 hours. All place is called Sakuna Moja Jioni. It will be at evening. And the second match will be the big match between Arsenal. Here we call Arsenal, we write it as it is. Arsenal versus the Blues, Chelsea. You call it Migos FC. Okay. So the typical match here, it will be paid at 19:30. I love to tell house because it's still the typical time. So it's around it's around 7:30 at night in East Africa time, and this price will be 700 because it's a big match. But if it's a big, we put it at 1,000. So this will be typical the 2 matches. After that, I'm gonna write on the other place, back place. So if I write the back place, I'm gonna put it over here. So for the time being, let me finish writing and continue about the video. As you can see over here, this is where I put my board. People from this side, they can see the matches. When someone wants to passes by back, it's easy to can see. You can see. Okay. So this is a part where
After writing the match on the board, we have to make sure that the benches are set on order, and then we do some cleaning because apart from showing football, we sell some drinks, so you may find some littering, bottles, glasses, so we take time to take them out to the dustbin, and if there is a glass that is broken, we get them out to avoid someone to be hurt. So that is like we do some cleaning on the lounge before we arrive to the next match. So here's some cleaning that I'm doing. So after doing some cleaning, I'm gonna give you a full review about this launch. Get ready for it, and you will learn a lot. I assure you.
God, it's so hot. It's very hot, as you can see. Uh, so you've seen me doing some little cleaners. So typical cleaners here. it's just picking up some bottles because we have another side business. A part of this football launch, also we sell drinks. So we sell drinks like water, we sell juices, we sell glass sodas, we sell beers, sort of stuff like that. You can see chicken over there. So one thing, so let us talk about how Mnyele came arise by choosing creating a football launch. That comes personally from me because personally at a young I used to play football so much. I used to love watching football. I started loving Manchester United like 2006. I was so young, I saw it on the TV, I loved it ever till now. I used to watch footballs and football made me to be skipped at school because of just football. So it's something that I truly love doing it. So in a broad perspective is that I usually love doing business. So the previous businesses that I started doing, I love them, but one thing that it always made me not to achieve well is first the flexibility and the time. Starting a business, you have to put all your time to business to ensure that the business prosper. I started a shoes business and a clothes business. It went very well. I even went to Ghana to take some goods, but the time was limited because I had to choose between those two things. I had to go to my A-level studies or continue doing business, which fortunately I decided to pursue to the study. So time and flexibility decided the fate of my first business. The same at the second business. It was the time. The most traffic was during the night. At first, I was able to cope with the visitors very easily, but as time goes and I studied my studies of masters, it becomes very hard to find that time to balance over studies and managing my business. So we did business with my partners, with me and my girlfriend. She went in at night, me I went in at the morning, but the management, it was a typical hard because the sales were not very well and we had to keep with the expenses like rent. So eventually studies become very intensively complex and it needed more my time. I found myself not focusing on the business. So that business that I started in the last years, the project started at August, building this place. So this place was a typical empty land. There is another shop which someone built, but it was a typical empty land, as you can see. So we built it and it took almost 2.5 months to complete. And the cost really arose from for clearing the land because it was a bush here. So we hired people to clear up the land, cutting the grasses, cutting out some we called visiki. There were a lot of visiki trees. So in real estate, we tell development stage, like zoning, all this, it costs around like 300-400,000. And the materials, the place, it seemed like you can use like normal material, but they are truly expensive. We used this type of, in English it's very hard, but it's sort of trees which they cannot be easily killed by ants. And they truly work. Ants are very much here. So they were typical expensive, using sheets, using using woods for setting up. I've shown you how the setup it is, the benches, building the toilet, hiring masonry to work it out. It's roughly a rise 2.5 or 2.8 million, well 3 million, because there are sorts of works that we needed to do, even the plumbing, because after, let me show you, let me show it, then I come back. So after, as you can see, after building the place, it had a certain issue that if the rains comes, it came inside, so we fear of the TV we put over here. So we put this plumbing again, we started plumbing, and the other thing becomes electricity. So electricity development. So the land was typical, like it was typical, came from nothing to something. So you can see that it can be very expensive to develop a place and construct a place. So costly, it's around 2.5 to 3 million, as I can remember, to put the place to be very stable as it can now. So it comes from another thing, buying the stuff. The TVs, we bought 2 TVs, 55-inch and 43-inch. QHD quality, I will show you later. TVs are very expensive. One arising for 2 million, and the other one is 1.5. It's around 1.2 million. As you can see, the TV, they are very expensive buying because we wanted something good, something quality. We bought a generator which is inside, which is an important thing to have while having the football launch. As you know, at the time, the electricity may come off and people are watching football. You switch on the generator, the football goes on. Is there. We bought some stabilizers, sort of buying this and set it off. So here's a typical cost. So let's rise over the expenses. As I told you, the flexibility. What I like about this business, I do not have to be much in the business here. So in the matches can be typically on Saturday and Sunday, mostly, and maybe on Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, because funny enough here, people do love Tanzanian league rather than international league like EPL, UEFA. UEFA people love it, but they truly love UEFA, starting from quarter-final, semi-final, and final. Group stage matches, they do not even care to follow. People will have to see the winner. The same as other cups, but in domestic league, people want to see these big 2 teams, 3. They want to see Simba, they want to see Yanga, and a little bit of Azam, and right now a little bit maybe of Sad Singida. They love seeing those matches. So you can see the typical matches can be on Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. And like right now it's November 26th, it will start CAF, where 2 teams, they're in CAF, Simba and Yanga. So that also people love to see their domestic team, typical that. So the flexibility for me is a good, because doing this business also I want to increase, I want to practice my career. So it gives me time to do this business twice, because I have someone who helps me oversee the activities of this business, which is called who's called Mr. Said, I show you earlier. So the other thing we can talk about the business is what you can ask, what are the challenges or what are the difficulties? The challenges arise from maybe first the cost, the expenses. The much expenses here are the subscription expenses. So we used to think we use Azam and DSTV. Azam is a little bit cost effective. It's not that expensive, but it's when it comes of DSTV. DSTV is too expensive. Right now we're using DSTV for business. Like if you start paying around 89,000 Tanzanian shillings per month, that it depends. If there's no matches, no leagues, you pay the same. So for my expenses my accountant, Premier domestic league overpay much than the international leagues. So it comes to for a place where, for instance, what I mean is that, for instance, this month it's November. Today is playing Arsenal versus Chelsea, Manchester United versus Leicester City. So we're gonna have 2 weeks international break. 2 week international break. People do not want to watch those matches. And those 2 weeks international break, it will be the end of my subscription on DSTV. So I have only like 3, 4, or 6 matches, which, if I calculate them, they do not pay off the subscription. But it comes to pay off during the UEFA, and I'll say half during the quarterfinal, semi-final. But that is a challenge. Now there is, like, you go 3 weeks Premier League, 2 weeks international break, 3 weeks, which in previous it was not like that. It was 1 month Premier League, 2 weeks break, 1 month again, even at that place 2 months, 1 month and a half. So you accumulate those fees. That is a challenge. Subscription, this TV is expensive. And another thing, electricity. Man, electricity. Sometimes we're gonna have several cuts, I know, but sometimes we're gonna have normal cuts. But if there are severe cuts, meaning that you have to shift from normal electricity routine, because the expenses of electricity here is typical 5,000 to 10,000 per month. 10,000 when there's a lot of matches. So if there's electricity, we have to shift on generator to buy fuel, service. People buy, they can pay for 1,000, it's okay. But if it occurs that you have already shown the batch, it had electricity, and suddenly the electricity cut off on the first half, and people they've already paid you 500 per person, you have to switch on the generator. So the cost is based on you. So it's just the challenges that we have. And people can say rent. I thank God. If there could be rent in the places, it could be hard to be able to break even every month. Being able to break even every month because the place here is our land. So it's typical land. We pay only rent per year, which is not that much. So the land here is our land, so we cannot pay rent every month. That is a positive thing. And other challenges, there are a few, but maybe rescheduling of the matches. You know, the matches is gonna be done today. Like especially in Tanzania leagues, they do that. Like, you know, the matches today, but you see again they post the matches tomorrow. Sort of things usually happen. But all after all, um, it's a typical business. It helps me a lot. It helps me personally because I work. At place of work, I'm not fully employed. I'm part-time employed. So this helps me a lot to accommodate some expenses to help uh, me and also my child, which is now living with this grandma. So all in all,
If you have reached this so far, it's time for now to subscribe to this channel. Click that button that you see below and like and share this video because I really need more people to hear this out so that they could help and spread the knowledge.
these the matches because around 2 or 3, 4 hours there will be the first match between Manchester United versus Leicester. I hope you'll be with me. One may say, what is the roughly profit? Profit, like what I do is that this is another thing. Uh, this is business, like it's a partner business. This is one thing that even you're watching this video, you can use to start off a business. So this business is a partner business where the profit amount that is obtained in this business is that 65% is contributed to my side and 35% is contributed to other side, where the 5 equals directly to the family. So due to me, I manage everything on the business. I get 65%. So what I do is I make sure all matches that are watching here, they can meet subscription payment, they can meet electricity payment, and they can meet fuel, and there's other fees like Zobazi fee. That is the app that I use every month with the records of accounting. So it can be around profit. Some good months it can be 100, 150. Good months, 1,000. There can be 80,000. It can be 90, 70. That are profit. I've already put all the expenses. So you can see profit is typical good. Yeah, it's typical good for me because it helps to accommodate the expenses and it helps the family. So as times go into second year, what my dream is to expand. As you can see, the benches are completely stacked over. As you can see, they're stacked over. So what I built an extension over there, I believe that as people more come here, they will need extra places. So what I want to do at later stages, as you can see, there are certain sheets at the back. I will put this stage behind and then add some sheets, and the benches will have more spaces. So we have more benches here, so as to have more spaces, people can watch freely. Because when it's packed, it's fully packed over here. Yeah, some certain matches are fully packed, like Simba and Yanga, UEFA, Simba international matches. Those matches are few. So I hope you have learned one or thing through this video. So we're gonna go home. Gonna go home. I'm very starved. I'm so hungry. I'm famished. I'm very famished. I'm gonna go home, get something to eat, then see you to the other tab. So right now it's 16 hours or 4 p.m. Around 30 minutes remaining. So as I was told you, the match is about to start. 30 minutes remaining. That is my daughter. Say hi.
The expected goal, or XG metric, provides fans with an insight into the quality of a chance and revealing the likelihood of a goal being scored from a shot. All shots are measured on a scale between 0 and 1. The closer the XG value is to 1, the more likely the player is to...
Scored against Leicester in September, scored against Southampton in October, has now broken the deadlock against Chelsea in November. Usually, when Arsenal get their noses in front, they hold on. They've only lost...
Such a giant of a man, can't get beat there. But it was from close range, but really well taken from Martinelli. As I mentioned, I mentioned about Partey and Odegaard just taking their time a little bit, keeping the ball, waiting for the right pass, waiting for that moment. And Arsenal found it.
Huge moment for Mikel Arteta. Arsenal, as it stands, go above Brighton, above Nottingham Forest, up into third place in the Premier League table. 2-week international break to come. Can Arsenal hold on to this lead? Neto takes on Ben White. And they want to move into the 63rd minute now. Chelsea's only attempt on target in this game came an hour of play ago, in the 3rd minute of the match.
Yeah. Going to have to change. Haven't got to go for it straight away. Haven't got to go crazy. Enzo Maresca has good options on the bench, but there's got to be a little more intent now from Chelsea. Can't play safe anymore. Got to perhaps take a risk or two here and there in order to try and get beyond Arsenal.
Arsenal hoping that their recent slump is coming to an end here. Return to winning ways at Stamford Bridge would be very sweet for Mikel Arteta, but there's still a long way to go in this one before any Arsenal celebrations can begin.
See William Saliba there just telling everyone which set piece they're going to go for here.
Now they've got the lead. There's no urgency for Arsenal. They are very much taking their time.
Yeah, you don't have to sprint out to the ball. That's not in the rule book.
Arsenal fans.
So I would like to encourage you who are watching this video, don't ever be afraid to fail several steps in your business activities. I failed my 2 business, and this hopefully will stay, but I'm very happy that I'm learning through your mistake. So this video should encourage you to who you want to start your first business. First, look for something that you really are interested. The people, they say passion. Passion is true, but you should be interested in it. Passion comes in your heart. Interest comes with your own capability. You can have a passion of being an astronaut, but you don't have the capability to access that astronaut. So you should have the passion and the interest, important interest of something, to look on it. Like me, I love football. I love even clothes. I'll be featuring clothes very soon, I believe. So right now I'm doing something because I'm interested in it and I have ability in it. So most of people want to do big things and the ability is not that big. So I encourage you, don't be afraid to start. Always you can start from 1 to reach 200, because there will be no 100 without one. We know 1 million without 100. Don't be afraid to start. Right now it's 21 and 30 hours. It's very nice. The game ended Arsenal versus Chelsea, and Arsenal draw 1-1. So the match is typical over. The day went well. I should see the video. The people are pretty well, and I'm surprised to see many people. So these matches I don't see a lot of people. I don't know why. But today I'm surprised. Maybe because it was a big team. Right now Manchester United is typical doing well, so people love seeing teams that are doing very well. So if you have, so this is my typical day. I just want to say, dream are always reality. You can work on them and become the best version of yourself if you try to work hard. I hope this video has taught you one or two things about opening your first business. It might be very hard, but it's worth it. I hope this business could grow for more years, 5 years, and to be a community. I want this to be the part of the community, because this is a place where always people meet here from different parts, from different families. We talk, we laugh, we connect through sport. Sport enables sportsmanship and socialite. We socialize well. We like in America, you can say go to the barber shop, but us we either go to a football match or we go somewhere to Vijiweni to drink some coffee. So this is a part where a man can come and chill together and talk about different ideas or stories. So thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video so as many people could watch, and drop the comment below. What do you want to know about this business? I'll be openly expressly talking about it. See you to the next one. Cheers. Ciao.